Today's video is about questionable judgment. Welcome to Bullman Built RC. I am Matt, your favorite RC YouTuber's least favorite RC YouTuber. And today I'm going to be going over a couple trucks that I purchased at the swap meet. They were there. They were well priced and I picked them up. I don't know why. I'm just stupid. I don't know. First up, I got this thing. Straight axle Phoenix. The paint is on the truck, I guess. It does have a light bar, which is kind of cool, you know. Then I got a box of parts here. Alright, so real quick, we got the manual, we have decals, and we have a Big Boys RC Club little banner thing. So that's kind of cool. I may keep that. We have someone has some Duratrax tires, so I've got C1, C2, C3, all those. This is the spare parts bag. It has the shifter in it. I see windshield wipers, different parts, the VFD parts to make it as a regular VFD, and some other stuff in there. Bedsides that look like they've never been on the truck. Not sure that they would 100% help the look of the truck, but it is what it is. This little doodad, I can't remember exactly what this is called, but it does go inside the transmission, so it's a little scary that it's not inside the transmission. And then a drive shaft part. Oh, that's on the floor now and gone forever. Quick Run 1080 box. 5200 70C 7.4 2-cell battery. Not 100% sure about all that. It does have a Dean's plug. Don't know where that'll go. And then I got this box. This box has stuff. So lots of springs. These may be Desert Lizard springs because that's what's on this thing. I have no idea what in the hell these things are. They have tiny bearings and they're, I don't know what that is. On a positive note, I do have all of the centered gears in this box. Whoa, shit. So hopefully the inside actually does have the machine gears like the box says. The lowering rod ends and stuff, extra shit. Got the little dogs for the dig and everything. And then I have this link, which I thought this one had both hooked up, but I could be wrong. So I got all this. I don't know why. It was, I'll be honest, it was cheap. So I picked it up. And then we also have these absolutely useless VXT tires, which these actually feel softer and a little more sticky than any of the other ones I've ever felt. So maybe these are the ones that everybody is claiming are actually decently usable. I'm not sure. Alright, starting with the actual truck, we have the light bar. I have no idea what that came off of. It is a big girl though. Let's see here. Take this out. Take the body off. So this little pin slides out. I've already got the body pins out. The interior has the shifter in it. I mean, the interior doesn't look bad. It's got all the stuff in it. So let's see. We cannot unplug all of that. So this, oh, nope, that's just plugged in permanently there. So that's there. We have a shift servo. Looks like a shift RCB. Not 100% sure what that is. I'm not a professional on shift servos. This does have a My Trick RC light kit in it, which is super cool. It does have a My Trick RC kit in it. So it has tail lights, and then it should have rock lights back here, I thought. Maybe not. And then it has the headlights and then rock lights down here, which are in like auxiliary lighting. I thought they just came in. I don't know a whole lot about lights. And then these are also auxiliary lights down here on the chassis to kind of like flood the back of the tires, or the front of the back tires, I guess. Hobby Wang 1080. The motor is a Holmes Trailmaster, right? The green one, Trailmaster. I can't tell what turn it is. It does have a, what is this? It does have some sort of servo on it. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but this is for the overdrive. So instead of putting one in for the dig, they have the front overdrive selectable. Not the decision I would have made, but whatever. Has an XT60 connector, which makes me wonder why I got a battery with a Dean's plug. Whatever. Most obviously, these does have desert lizards on it. Those will be coming off no matter what I do with this truck. Even if I just part it out and keep the axles and transmission, those will be out of here, gone. See you later. The tires are, these are G-Mades. They're definitely interesting. They've been cut like every other lug in the middle and then offset that to every other lug on the outside in the rear, and then the fronts have been chopped on the outside lugs, every one of them, or every other one of them. Interesting choices for sure. They're on the stock beadlocks with blue rings. It did have a, was that a Fly Sky? Yeah, there's a Fly Sky radio. I left it over in Ohio and Kirby's thing, so it just is what it is. The axles don't look too bad. I mean, it's been run, but they're scratched. They're not like beat to holy hell. It does have still the plastic knuckles on it. The universals didn't look bad. They do have a little bit of like surface rust on it where it looks like maybe it got wet. But other than that, like, this is just a pretty much stock Phoenix straight axle. Hopefully the machine gears are actually in the transmission, since the centered ones were in the box. I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure what I'll do with this. It could be my dad's Pro Mod if he wants to buy it. It could be just another truck for me. I'm not 100% sure. The hoarder in me says take the axles out of it and, you know, put them on something, whatever, to build another tube chassis. I don't know. I have lots of tube chassis ideas. I have to figure out what I'm doing with that. But I will not be keeping this. It'll either be mine in parts and then I'll sell all the things off of it, or I will sell it to my dad and he can do whatever he wants to. But that is my straight axle Phoenix, the newest rig in the garage. Next, real quick, make sure to subscribe and check me out on Facebook groups, and Instagram, Bullman Built RC across the board, and think about becoming a channel member. You get to see videos a day early, and you get all sorts of behind-the-scenes stuff that nobody ever really sees, and you could have seen this a long time ago and seen pictures and stuff, so check that out. Just, you know, after you watch the video, think about doing that, okay? Here we go. Next. To keep right on trucking with Phoenixes and bad decisions, I bought this one. This one also has a light kit. It doesn't look like this is a My Trick RC or anything. I'm not sure what this is. Looks kind of like an Amazon. It has taillights, it has headlights. There are no rock lights. This one is interesting. There's an XT90 battery in this one as well, and a Spectrum ESC with the XT90 connector. That's the first thing I noticed, that they think this thing's going to be putting down big power, I guess. So the battery was included. I'll never use that, so that will probably go somewhere. I may give it to Glenn. It has a 25 kg OD servo. So once again, someone has put the overdrive servo in there to change between 46 and 6%, but no dig servo, so that way they could turn better. I don't know. I'm not sure. Whatever. That's people's choices. There's a huge ass receiver box in the back, even though the receiver box that's supposed to be is right here. It's right there. I don't know if it's screwed in. I'm not 100% sure. It looks like a Traxxas box, so I really couldn't tell you. The steering servo is another 25 kg digital, up to 7.4 volts. They both have aluminum arms on them. This one is a Portal, and from what I can tell and was told, this one was one of the ones with machine gears. I don't know if that's true. Could be, maybe not be. I'm not 100% sure. We have a lot of dried, goopy stuff on the rear bumper. Not sure what that's about. Looking underneath at the axles, it is not beat to death by any means. It has been run. The front is like much more rubbed down than the rear, so I don't know why that is exactly. The shocks are leaking, as with most VP shocks. One of the things I really liked about this truck were the Pitbull tires, and they are on Amazon wheels. I'll get rid of those. I'll probably give those to Glenn, or, you know, sell them to some kid for $5 or something like that at a swap meet. I'm not sure. But anywho, this thing is ready to run. It did come with a radio, and I left it over in Ohio. It's not that big of a deal. If I do choose to keep it, I'll just put my stuff in it. If I do choose to sell it, I have 100 radios out here that are just takeouts, and I'll put that in it and let it go. I would say that this one has a much higher percentage of possibly becoming for sale, as opposed to taking it apart and taking the axles and stuff out of it. I don't really need another set of F10 portals, so I'm not 100% sure what I'll do there. I will be taking the tires off of it, even if it does come up for sale. The body is pretty nicely painted. It's not perfect by any means, but the gray and the blue are separated well, and then it has these cool little pinstripes and stuff, and the sunroof is open as far as it's see-through and everything. It's not terrible. It does have the actual Toyota grill. I can't remember who made those, or I don't know who made this one first, yada yada yada. But the body is pretty decent. I bought it out of just, hey, is this cheap? And yes was the answer, and I said, all right, fine, I'll take it. I don't know, if nothing else, I can at least get my money back or make a little bit of money, something. I'm not sure, but I got that. So I got a Phoenix number 2, well, for the day, and number, God only knows how many of these things I've owned in the last 2 years. So that is what I got. That's all. Make sure to stick around for the bloopers, and I will see you later. Bye. Yeah. 2C7 or no, but no dig overdrive or no, but okay. All right, fuck it. I'll just throw it over there. Shift. Shit. Yeah. No. What the hell are these? So it has a shift connector or a shift servo. Oh, well, that just came out. Okay, that's whatever. More trucks. That's what I need. You get to see EG dig servo or not dig servo? Shit. Who made those? Who the shit made those things? I don't know. Let's see. I sure wish that had water in it instead of ice.